What if I told you that spending only 5 minutes a day without fancy gear, gym memberships, or tricky movements could completely change how your body feels, stands tall, and even ages? Sounds almost unbelievable, right? But here's the reality. Once you cross 50, your body doesn't demand harder exercises, it needs smarter ones. And few movements are as smart as the plank. This simple hold has quietly become a game changer for people over 50 who want to ease back discomfort, tighten the midsection, fix posture, and improve balance, all without heavy sweating. In fact, more and more doctors and physical therapists are now recommending planks instead of old-school sit-ups and crunches, especially for those of us adding more candles to the birthday cake. In this video, I'll break down exactly what happens to your body when you commit to planking for just 5 minutes daily. Spoiler alert, it's not just about flat abs. The impact goes much deeper. If you're new here, make sure to like this video, drop a comment, share it with friends, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more. We'll explore everything from preventing hernias to boosting metabolism and even how planking lowers your chances of falling, a serious issue for many after 60. So stay until the end, because the biggest transformation happens in the part most people overlook. And while you're here, drop a comment. Have you tried planks before, or is this your first time hearing about them? Let's get into it. Benefit number 5. Stronger core equals better protection, especially from hernias. Let's start with the center of it all, your core. Most people think core means visible abs, the kind young people chase for the beach. But after 50, your core is far more than just looks. It's your body's shield, supporting the spine, guarding internal organs, and holding everything in place. That includes preventing something most people avoid talking about, hernias. That little bulge you might notice in the lower stomach when lifting or coughing too hard. Often, it's from weak abdominal muscles failing to hold the wall in. And it's incredibly common, especially in men over 50 and postmenopausal women. Here's where planks step in. Unlike crunches that mostly work surface muscles, planks target the deep stabilizers, like the transverse abdominis and inner obliques. These act like a built-in belt around your waist, keeping everything secure. When these muscles strengthen, you're not only reducing hernia risk, you're also standing straighter, easing pressure on the lower back, and even supporting digestion since the intestines sit better. And the beauty is planking is low impact, easy on the spine, and possible anywhere, even barefoot in your living room. So the next time you think of skipping exercise, remember, 5 minutes of plank could mean lifelong core strength versus a doctor visit you'd rather skip. Stick with me, the next benefit might surprise you. Benefit number 4, goodbye to stubborn back pain. How often do you find yourself rubbing your lower back after standing up, or feeling that nagging ache after sitting too long? If so, you're far from alone. Over 80% of adults past 50 report regular back discomfort. But what if one move could actually ease it and even prevent it down the road? Here's the truth most overlook. Back pain isn't always about injury. More often, it's weak core and back muscles forcing the spine to bear more strain than it should. That extra pressure leads to stiffness, soreness, and sometimes nerve irritation. That's why planks are so effective. Done correctly, planks activate not just your abs but also your erector spinae, the long muscles running along your spine. These act like cables, stabilizing your back through everyday movements like bending, walking, or lifting. Even better, planks build this support without compressing your spine. Unlike sit-ups or squats that can overload the back, a well-aligned plank strengthens while keeping the spine in a neutral, safe position. Think of it as a quick tune-up for your back, realigning posture, easing joint stress, and releasing tension. And the good news? Many people feel noticeable relief within just a week of consistent practice. Stick around, the next benefit might change how you walk into any room. Benefit number 3, better posture, bigger confidence. Have you ever seen someone walk in with their head high, shoulders back, and an effortless presence? That's posture. It speaks before you even open your mouth. But here's the problem. As we age, posture usually suffers. Hours of sitting, muscle weakness, and gravity slowly round the shoulders, bend the neck forward, and curve the spine. The result? Not only do we look older, we feel it. Tight shoulders, neck pain, shallower breathing, and even slower digestion. But here's the great news. Planks can turn that around. Good posture isn't just standing straight for a moment. It comes from strong postural muscles, your core, mid-back, shoulders, and neck, working together. Planks train all these at once. When held properly, your body learns its natural alignment. Head in line with spine, shoulders gently pulled back, hips stable. Over time, this changes how you carry yourself. You'll look livelier, move with more energy, and people will naturally see you as more confident. One woman told me that after planking daily at age 60, within 3 weeks her co-workers asked if she'd slimmed down or grown taller. She hadn't. She had simply corrected her posture and it showed. So remember, 5 minutes of planks isn't just exercise, it's a daily reset for dignity. Up next, how this one move sparks fat burning even while you sleep. Benefit number 2, boost metabolism and burn belly fat, even at rest. Let's be real, after 50, fat, especially belly fat, becomes stubborn. You eat decently, stay somewhat active, and yet that waistline barely changes. Sound familiar? That's because metabolism slows naturally with age. Muscle declines, hormones shift, and the body stores energy more than it burns. That's why dieting alone rarely works, it just leaves you drained. But here's the silver lining, planks can kickstart your metabolism. How? Planks are a compound isometric exercise, meaning multiple muscle groups work together at once. Abs, shoulders, glutes, legs. This full body tension creates an afterburn effect, also called EPOC, where your body keeps burning calories even after you're done. With regular practice, this builds what I call metabolic momentum. Plus, a stronger core improves insulin sensitivity. Your body processes sugars better, so it stores less fat, especially the dangerous visceral fat around the belly. One man told me that after 30 days of daily planking, he didn't just feel firmer, he had to tighten his belt by 2 notches. That's the power of steady effort, not magic. But stay tuned, because the next benefit could literally save your independence as you age. Benefit number 1, stay balanced and prevent falls. Here's a fact. According to the CDC, 1 in 4 Americans over 65 falls each year. And falls aren't just scrapes. They often mean fractures, hospital stays, and sadly, loss of independence. But here's what most people don't realize. Falls aren't about age. They're about weak muscles, poor coordination, and shaky stabilizers. And that's where planks help most. While holding a plank, not only do you work big muscles, but also the small stabilizers in your hips, ankles, spine, and shoulders. These hidden helpers keep you upright, steady, and ready to react. They're what stop you from stumbling when you trip, help you step down a curb safely, or stabilize you when reaching high. Most workouts ignore them, but planks train them naturally. One subscriber in her 70s told me, "I used to wobble just getting out of a chair. After 2 weeks of planking daily, I stood up smoothly, without grabbing the table." That's balance training in disguise, teaching your body and brain to move together with confidence. Next up, how to actually build a safe 5-minute plank habit. How to plank for 5 minutes a day, the smart way. Don't stress. You don't need to hold one plank for 5 minutes straight. Break it into 5 rounds of 1 minute, resting 30 to 60 seconds between. Keep your focus on form, body straight, shoulders stacked over elbows, core tight, and slow breathing. Beginners, start with 3 rounds of 30 seconds and gradually build. You can also plank on your knees or even against a countertop. It still works. Remember, consistency beats intensity. A few focused minutes a day add up quickly. Who should be cautious? Planks are safe for most people, but not all. If you have uncontrolled high blood pressure, recent back or shoulder injuries, wrist pain, or abdominal hernias, talk to your doctor first. And always watch your form. Sloppy posture can cause strain. If you ever feel sharp pain, dizziness, or numbness, stop right away. Smart workouts are safe workouts. The takeaway, 5 minutes for a lifetime of strength. At this stage, you don't need to chase marathons or six-pack abs. What you do need is strength where it matters, in your core, spine, balance, and confidence. That's exactly what 5 minutes of planking delivers. This single move prevents backaches, supports posture, holds your organs in place, boosts metabolism, and most importantly, protects you from falls. And the best part? It's simple. No gym, no gadgets, just your body and a few minutes of focus. You don't need perfection. You don't even need to do it daily. Just keep showing up and your body will respond. Picture this. 3 months from now, you rise from a chair with ease, no more nagging backache, your clothes fit more comfortably, and you walk taller. That's the power of quiet consistency. So if you haven't tried the 5-minute plank yet, now's the time. And if you already have, share your story in the comments. It might inspire someone else to start. And don't miss the next video where I'll walk you through a beginner-friendly 7-day plank routine that makes this habit stick even if you're starting fresh. You've got this. Let's keep building strength and stability one day at a time.